It is really simple, yet we love to make it complicated. Kia ora, this is Catrin from Inspire New Beginnings and Two-Pointing, here to hopefully inspire you with a short video about not just two-pointing, but life in general. If someone would have told you when you were really little, follow your joy, you possibly, as a 3 or 4-year-old, would have done this automatically and not really question it. When we are that little, all we do is discover the world and follow our interests. Oh, this ball is looking really exciting, or that flame really interests me, or this person smiles at me, so I'm opening my heart to them. Very natural kind of processes. Yet when we grow up and get older, we are managing to create so many blockages, obstacles, rules, regulations, that culture on top of that prevent us from simply following our joy. And then sometimes or somehow life becomes complicated. So I'm here to encourage you to rethink how your life actually works. Is there anything in your current life that makes you happy? Could be turning the radio on and dancing. It could be being at the beach and having your feet in the water. It could be having a marvelous conversation with your friend over a cuppa. It could be sitting at your office desk and doing the work that you currently do. I encourage you to feel into whether you feel inspired and joyful, and it doesn't, to me, joyful doesn't necessarily have to mean I'm constantly like this. Joyful is for me like an inner satisfying kind of feeling. So I encourage you to think about your daily activities, your daily routine, your work that you are doing, the relationships that you are having, your relationship you have with money possibly. Are those joyful kind of experiences? Do they feel light? Do you follow that little toddler's red ball that looked so attractive? Or did you follow that person that smiled really nicely at you? Or are you following something that someone, whether it's the school or your parents or your grandparents or society, has told you you should be doing? And now that you are doing it, it just doesn't feel light or joyful at all anyway. This year is going to be a really challenging year for a lot of us. I like to use the word intense maybe, because energetically there is a lot going on with the planets. I'm in no way an expert in any of this, but I follow a few since a few years, and most of the time whatever they say makes sense. I then look at my own experiences and can say, yes, I can feel an intensity. And intense does not necessarily mean bad. It could be if you are on your path that brings you satisfaction or joy or peace or any of this, that could be increased too. However, if you have too many blocks and rules and regulations and norms that prevent you from being really who you are and who you would like to be in this life, then this year might become a little bit more challenging for you, because I believe that humanity is evolving, and part of evolution means letting go of stuff that doesn't serve us any longer. To bring it back to something simple, I would like to, for you, when you go through your daily activities, for a while be consciously observing yourself. Not just because most of the stuff we do is happening subconsciously on autopilot. Make a decision for a couple of days to be conscious about the stuff you do and how it makes you feel. And if there are blockages or if there's something that feels like a drag, it's a great indication that something wants to be let go of. I prefer to say something would like to be released. It's not something that's kind of blocking you like this. You are just carrying stuff that you do not any longer need to carry. Whether you use two-pointing, which I obviously believe is a fantastic tool to do that, or whether you do any other modality, I don't really care about that. All I do care about is that you consciously start to be looking at, are you following your joy, or are you following something dragging a lot of stuff behind you that slows you down, that makes you weary, that makes you heavy, and that makes you think life is hard and you can't enjoy it and it will never change. Think about those questions, and then more importantly, after this, find something that does bring you joy and do it straight away, and then, notice the difference. And if you have something like that, then just say, I would like to experience more of that. And if you are within my two-pointing community, you can, for example, go into a space like this. Because you can create that internally. And then when you're there, you simply state, I would like to experience more of this. And then you ask, is there anything that prevents me from experiencing more of that? And you do your normal routine, transform it, release it, and integrate the resources that you require to do so. This is not as short as I wanted it to be, but hopefully helpful. I enjoy being of service to you. If it's in any way helpful at all, please either subscribe or send me a comment, and I will do my best to answer. For now, I wish you a marvelous weekend, and I wish you to consciously look and follow your joy. Bye for now.